Such an unnecessary death. He spent 20 years in the Navy, but committed his life to honoring service members, doing community service, and honoring his faith.
News 8's Abby Alford is at the San Diego Veterans Museum in Balboa Park, and that really was one of Stu's favorite places in San Diego. Abby.
Heather and Kirsten, Chief U.S. Navy Petty Officer Stu Hedley spent many of his days here at the Veterans Museum in Balboa Park. He dedicated his life to serving his country and honoring those who served in World War II and all of our service members. December 7th, 1941.
Well, first of all, I was a 20-year-old brat that grew up overnight. I got kicked right in the seat of the pants. Get to your battle station on the double. This is the real thing.
Retired U.S. Navy Petty Chief Officer Stu Hedley was a gun pointer on the USS West Virginia.
We had been hit by 6 torpedoes, and the fire was as high as this building.
Each year he remembered the Spirit of 45, the anniversary to the end of World War II.
It's a remembrance of men that were willing to lay their life on the line to defend the freedom and the rights of our country.
He committed his life to community work and spoke to grade school students about World War II.
Learn to love one another, then you won't fight with one another.
He was a deacon at Shadow Mountain Church and owes God for surviving Pearl Harbor.
The Lord Jesus Christ. He was in my heart. I had perfect assurance that I would see the end of that war.
One of America's heroes died on Wednesday to COVID-19. Chief Hedley was 99 years old, but his legacy will always be remembered.
Freedom is not free. Freedom is gained at a price.
Wasn't that just shot of him as he got unsteady on his feet? Someone assisted him, and then he was able to stand tall and proud and salute during taps. It's such a poignant moment. That was the first time that I was able to meet Stu Hedley, and it was such an honor just to honor him and honor the greatest generation. Heather, I know that you had the opportunity to meet Stu last year when he turned 99. What an incredible man.
You know, Abby, when I first did the interview with him, what really stood out was how funny he was. I mean, right out of the gate, telling jokes and laughing that although he had turned 99, he wanted to turn the numbers upside down and tell everybody that he was 66.
Oh, we love it.
And then secondly, what also stood out was just his passion for God and for Jesus and for using his story to share the word. And that was just something that stood out to me about Stu.
There were so many, I mean, as I was talking to people today, as they were sharing his legacy, and there's so many favorite stories, and I just love the way that he was of his pride in his country, but how sweet and kind he was, and his commitment to his community and to our country will always be remembered. Tonight on News 8 at 6, we continue his legacy and share his memory.